Hi, welcome to Santa Barbara Wargaming. This is our next battle report. It's a 35-point battle between the forces of Rhul, the Searforge Commission, and Circle Orboros. My name's Mark Sanders. I'll be playing the Rhul forces. We've got Christian Cole in his bathrobe. He'll be playing the Circle Orboros forces, lots of constructs. My actual forces here, I've got a full unit of Horgenhold Forge Guard. I've got a blaster, gun bunny, and two gunners here. These are all in the battle group of Gorton. See Gorton back there. Gorton has an Ogren Boker, who is being the bodyguard of Gorton. Gorton is his client. He's actually, his main jack that he's going to be running is the driller there, and then over here I've got a half-strength unit of high shield gun corps, and I've got Thor Hammerstein, who's essentially jack marshalling the Avalancher there, and so yeah, that's it.
Hello, I'm Christian for Santa Barbara Wargaming. I'm sick. That being said, I'm going to attempt to smash some Rhul with my amazing Rocks of Doom. I'm unfortunately having to proxy a bunch because I don't have the models yet. So these trenchers here are actually Tharn Bloodweavers. I'm trying them out for the first time. Then we've got a Wold Guardian, Megalith. They're part of Baldur's command battle group. I've also got a Shifting Stones unit with a Stonekeeper unit attachment. This Wold Watcher is actually going to be a Lord of the Feast. Then I've got a unit of Druids with Overseer unit attachment. Let's see how this works.
So this is the end of my turn one. Rhul, I basically just walked up my two groups of Horgenhold Forge Guard right there. I didn't want to run them yet because a number of different occasions where I've been playing against melee heavy armies, they've been countercharged before they could actually get their charge in. Didn't fulfill their potential, I guess you could say. My various gun bunnies, gunners, and blasters, I pretty much just used the focus that I had allocated to them to run, get them in better position, since I learned that all the terrain around the crater is difficult. It's difficult. My driller had Strength of Granite. I cast Strength of Granite on him, giving him +4 strength. I'm planning on upkeeping that every turn. Gorton's still advancing behind. The driller, my Boker, ran up. Thor Hammerstein, well, the Avalancher activated first. He walked up 4 inches. Thor Hammerstein activated. He went ahead and passed his drive command check, allowing the Avalancher to make a full advance. And then he walked up behind, or he ran up behind the Avalancher, excuse me. And then my Hammerfall High Shield Gun Corps stayed where they were at. No, they advanced, excuse me. They advanced, they just walked up 4 inches. So that's it.
Alright, so this is the end of my turn one. I got to do a little bit of damage to Mark's Rhul. So my Druids moved up and they force pulled, like the Jedis that they are, his whatever this jack used to be, around the edge of the forest with some pretty dang good rolls, including knocking the guy down, which really helped. I then charged him with Megalith, punched him a couple of times, got him down to five boxes left. I charged my Wold Guardian up, but didn't do anything, couldn't get in range. Shifted my stones around so that I'll be able to either use Serenity or heal things on my turn if needed. Move my Bloodweavers over here so that they can get into countercharge range. Move Baldur around and finished off his jack with Earth Spikes. And my Lord of the Feast walked up, threw his Raven at the Bogren, then teleported in front of him, slapped him with his Silly Stick, but didn't do any damage, but then slapped their bunny with his Silly Stick as well and did like 5 damage to him. So, pretty good turn so far. We'll see how the rest of this goes. I'm worried about my Druids though.
So it was. It's the end of my turn, the top of turn 2. Essentially, a lot of stuff happened right in the middle. I'll just go from left to right. The Horgenhold, Forge Guard, they just did a nice little advance here. Still want to keep them back until I can ensure that they can get some nasty charge damage going on there. Right here, this turned into kind of a clusterfuck of shimmying around with me attempting to maneuver the Ogrun Boker so that he did not block the charge range of the driller. He shimmied around. He was able to get quite a few wounds in on the Master of the Hunt.
Lord of the Feast.
Lord of the Feast. Lord of the Feast, Master of the Hunt. He was able to get quite a few wounds in to ensure that the Lord of the Feast was finished off. The driller ran up. He used a point of focus that was allocated to him to run up, and he finished off Lord of the Feast. He still has Strength of Granite that was upkept on him after the Lord of the Feast was taken care of. Gorton walked up. The blaster walked over and then sprayed into the one of the shifting stones, and directly behind it, whatever the keeper of the shifting stones was. I was able to hit, but didn't do a lot of damage, just a few wounds on each one of them. Wasn't able to kill any of them off. The gunner walked over, took a pop shot at the Wold's
Guardian,
the Wold Guardian. I actually rolled pretty decently. I hit him because he's a brick. I rolled pretty decently for the damage. I was able to do about 7 points of damage, so that was pretty decent. Not as many as I'd like, but still got him down a little bit, although I'm sure that he's going to get healed up a little bit in the next turn. And then I went ahead, I spent a focus, and I ran my other gunner around. Since he was on the other side of the crater here, I wanted to make sure that he would get in the main kind of action for when I was able to pop my feet. Essentially, I gave my High Shield Gun Corps the order of Shield Wall. So they just walked up, regular advance. They did a combined range attack, which essentially whiffed on the, I guess, the druids that we got going on over here. The druid overkeeper, seer, hand in the sky guy. Since Thor Hammerstein's Avalancher was already creamed over there, he just walked over and tried to shoot his blowtorch into the druids there. I was able to kill one. Wasn't that effective, but hopefully I'll be able to pop my feet next turn. I'll get some of these guys into charge range. I'll be able to lower their strength. I'll be able to lower their movement. I'll run in with my driller, give them a few attacks, and then basically perform a proctological examination on Megalith.
Alright, so this is the end of my turn too. Let's see here. I repositioned my druids out of the forest. I pulled this guy out from behind his friends. I then charged him with Megalith, proceeding to beat the living crap out of him. Then I moved up my Wold Guardian, moved my stones around to give myself a little bit more utility. One of the druids punked this guy over here, whatever his name is, Thor something hammer with his flamethrower. Then my Bloodweavers ran in and killed 3 of his guys. I forgot how much high armor they were. I was going to do Bloodburst, but didn't really pan out that well, so I went with the Weapon Master instead. Then I popped a forest up right here and popped my feet. So we'll see what Rhul gets to do in half movement for the rest of their whole turn.
And he's dead.
Yeah, this guy's dead. We just ran out of rack markers.